Yo, what is up you guys? Game Breaker Guy here. So in today's video, we're taking a look at our part 2 tutorial, beginner friendly, on how to use Vergil. So first things first, we are going to look at judgment cuts, right? Also, quick side note, if you haven't already watched part 1 of the video, which covered the movement for Vergil, I really do emphasize and suggest you guys watch it, which will be on our links in the description down below. So make sure you check the link, and I'll link you guys up to the first part, which covered a lot of cool stuff like this, for example, how you do that, how you do this, like this, and it just covered a lot of movement options, guys, and it's really important that you take a look at it. All right, so judgment cuts, how do they work? Sounds easy, but all you have to do is press triangle and let go, right? And if you let go, you'll do a judgment cut. This is Vergil's signature move, so it is important that you master it. I haven't mastered it on the ground. In the air, for me, it's slightly easier to perform because it's just more forgiving. On the ground, not a chance. You need to be pitch perfect time-wise on the ground. Plus, I'm playing on turbo mode, so it's slightly faster for me, the animation, and it's going to be slightly tedious for me as well. So on the ground, that's what a perfect judgment cancel looks like. And if I take too long, I'll slide backwards and do a judgment cut. Now, that's not a problem if I do it too long and I do this, because I can still do another judgment cut. And this animation, the slide back animation, is actually a dodge. Believe it or not, if you try it against Dante and try doing, what do you call it? When you hit his Royal Guard, right? When you hit Royal Guard, just time it and do that. And you'll see that you will dodge it. That has an iframe. That move has an iframe, and it will actually dodge Dante's Royal Guard attack. Just to let you know. Now, let's take a look on how to do this, guys, because it's really important and it's really hard and tedious. So you guys are going to have to bear with me, boys, because it's not easy. Even I don't find this easy. The aerial version, as I said, is a lot easier. The ground version, oh God. Just pray. Just keep praying. All right. So you need to understand that animations have a active and a resting period. So this is the active period for my first basic attack. So if I press triangle, that's the active. Resting begins right there, just as Vergil begins to bring his Yamato back to normal pose. So boom, resting, boom, resting, boom, resting. So this is active, resting. All right, so what I need to do, I need to let go just before the resting period begins. So I need to press triangle and then let go of triangle just before the resting period begins. So boom, let go. See? And the same applies to every single move. So boom, let go, boom, let go, boom, let go. Oh, my bad, missed. Let go, void slash, let go. Any move whatsoever. Oh, I messed up that one. Oh wow, normally I need to wait for him to. There we go. And it will apply to every single move Vergil has. Now, the only problem to that is that you need to figure it out yourselves. When do you think? And because my speed of the game is different to yours, maybe for some of you that don't have a PS5 yet, and if you're playing on PS4 Pro, you will be using just the normal speed version of the game. I'm on 1.2 at the moment, plus the frame rate, which makes it super fast and edgy and really cool and smooth. But if you're on the PS4 Pro, you will be playing slightly slower, so it could be slightly easier for you to perform, guys. All right. Okay, so every single animation has a active and a resting period, so just go ahead and try messing around with when you need to press triangle and let go of triangle before the resting period of the animation begins. So remember, resting period begins when Vergil begins to go back to normal. So this rapid slash is a great example. As soon as Vergil lands on his knees, he's gonna start his resting period. So boom, resting period right there. See? So I need to let go of triangle just before his resting period begins, right? So boom, bam. So what I gotta do for rapid slash animation, judgment cut cancel, I need to then, if I'm really close to my enemy, I need to press triangle twice. So I need to lock on, press forward, and then double tap triangle and let go on my second double tap, on my second tap. So I need to double tap triangle and then hold triangle on my second tap and time the moment Vergil's attack begins to go to cooldown period. So boom, let go, just like so. And what this allows me to do is boom, oh my bad, stuff like that. So Judgment Cut actually allows you to do other skills immediately after you do it. So for example, as I just showed you right there, so boom, like that. Or you can do another stuff, like for example, I do normally, as you've seen already, mini mic combos. So what I normally do, I do Void Slash, for example, do this, just, you know, just an idea so you guys can get an idea. So you guys can get an idea of what you can do with stuff like that, right? And you can do it after any skill whatsoever, guys. And it's super awesome. And it gets more complicated if you want to take it in the air, because in the air you will need to teleport to continuously do it. So how do I say this? How do I explain it so that you guys understand? So basically, every time you do a judgment cancel, right, in the air. So let me just do it first. Just take a look at my controls. Right? Every time I do judgment cancel up to 1 time or 2 times or 3 times, it doesn't matter. You can do it after 1 time only. So boom, boom. It's kind of harder to do with 1 time. 2 times is easy, I would say. If you're gonna do it 1 time consecutively, it's gonna be slightly harder. But yeah, it's slightly harder to do 1 time because the speed. Yeah, the speed at which you're doing the turbo mode, playing the turbo mode, it's gonna mess you up. If you do it, what do you call it? If you do it at, what do you call it, man? At the normal speed of the game that you're currently playing on, guys, it's gonna be slightly easier. So you can teleport to the other side as well. But this is gonna be stuff that you're gonna learn later, that I'm gonna teach you, like reverse trick down and stuff like that. You can do all of this kind of stuff. You can do it after a taunt as well, guys. A lot of people haven't seen this yet. They probably found it here on my channel and started implementing it. For example, you can do it after using other weapons. So I currently had Beowulf in my hands equipped. So boom, I got Beowulf, and I'm still gonna use a Judgment Cancel. So boom, like that. See, and I got Beowulf on me right now. And then I have to change back to Yamato and teleport, and you can continue a combo. So wait, hold on, let me just show you what you can do with this. Oh, my bad, I messed up. Like that, for example, right? And you can continue that as well. But again, like I said, that's stuff that you're gonna learn later on. But now, to do this, guys, as I said already, you need to learn how each attack and their active periods and their cooldown periods. So you need to go through Vergil's movesets and just think, okay, so GBG said this is his active period and the cooldown period begins when Vergil begins to pull his sword back. So what do I need to look out for? The active period, and then let go just before the cooldown period begins. So that's cool, that's easy. Now if I want to continuously do it, all I have to do is then look out for when Vergil is about to put his sword. Actually, as soon as Vergil slides that sword back in the case, I need to be letting go of triangle. That's all you need to think about if you want to keep doing judgment cuts. So boom, as soon as that sword enters the case, you need to let go again. You need to be letting go of triangle. So press and hold immediately. So boom. I can't do this very well right now because I haven't got sound, and I normally rely on my sound to do this judgment card. But yeah, you need to look out for that. You need to look out for the animation for when Vergil puts his sword back in the case. And if you do the imperfect version of the judgment card, for example, this is the imperfect, you can do it up to 4 times. So boom, let's hope I can do it up to 4 times. There we go. And what you can do after that, right? Normally what I do 1 judgment cut. Actually, no, hold on. I do 1. So 1, go up in the air immediately, because I know I'm gonna fail if I stay on the ground. And when I go in the air, what I do judgment cut, aerial version of judgment cut, and then go back in with trillion stab and continue comboing, you know, stuff like that, guys. This is where I do my judgment cut, and I messed up. Super hard. Basically, I was gonna do judgment cuts like up to 3 times, and then the blade is gonna be called back, and he'll land on the blade, and then I'll do my ultimate attack. Yeah, it's stuff like this that will make your combo game look pretty awesome. So you're just gonna have to study Vergil and spend lots of time learning the patterns and the execution for each and every single attack pattern in this game, guys. And what I like about Judgment Cuts as well, guys, is that you can do it, right? So you can do it, right? You can do this. My bad. So, boom, for example, right? I can do charge it really, really close to when... Actually, let me just do this, because then he won't be annoying me. Charge your Beowulf punches immediately after you do Void Slash, because this will then charge up a really good damage bonus on it, like that. And do it again. You know, you can just do so much with Vergil. It's insane. Me personally, I think he's more complex than Dante, especially when you want to try and use what do you call it, his doppelganger. It gets even more complex, but because the Judgment Cuts are so tricky to use as well, it makes it even more complicated for me, I think, for Vergil anyway. But anyway, guys, that's all I could really tell you. I don't really know what else I could tell you to make you understand how this works. Like, literally all you have to think about when you're doing Judgment Cuts with Vergil, boys, is think about the active animation and the cooldown period when it begins, and then all you need to watch out for is as soon as Vergil is about to put back that sword in the case, you need to let go of triangle. See that? And boom. And you can do it after ultimate attacks. You can do it after anything. You can do it after taunts. You can do it after taunts as well. And this is my taunt sick ass combo that I made on one of my combo videos. You can just do it forever, bruh. You can do it forever. You can just do it forever. And I will teach you guys all of this kind of stuff, but I need you guys to go ahead and practice and get really good with this freaking Judgment Cancel on the ground. Me personally, I have to go ahead and learn it myself. I'm trying to teach you guys this Judgment Cancel right here, but I suck at it too, because I can only do it in the air perfectly. On the ground, it's super tricky. On the ground, I find it really, really tricky. For some reason, I just suck at doing it on the ground, especially without sound. I just can't. So guys, I'm so sorry. Maybe this wasn't very helpful for you guys, but it's just something to give you guys to look forward to. Next episode of this tutorial, guide me tutorial, we're gonna learn combos like what do you call it, ground combos. For example, this is one of the new ground combos that I just learned. What you're gonna do is like drilling stab, and then you're gonna use the movement that we learned. So you remember this movement right here, so boom. So I'm just gonna try and get it once for you guys to get an idea. As you can see, and then what you're gonna want to do, guys, perfect Judgment Cancel after that move. See, you're gonna do boom, and then you're gonna take him up in the air. So you're gonna do boom, boom, and you can do a combo like, I don't know, anything that I'm gonna teach you next time, guys. So anyway, thank you so much, so freaking much for watching this video, guys. Maybe this wasn't very helpful because I also suck with doing Judgment Cancels on the air, but on the ground. But it's just something to give you guys to you know, practice and perhaps get good at, because it's very important. So Judgment Cancels are, Judgment Cuts and Judgment Cancels are just as important as the movement part that I taught you guys on the first part of the tutorial. So this kind of stuff is very important to learn. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll probably catch you guys on my next tutorial, which will be very soon, guys, because I am motivated and I don't really care whether I get views on this video. What matters to me is that I enjoy doing this kind of guides for you, man. It's really cool. Plus I love Vergil. He's my favorite character, so I'm here all day practicing, learning some new stuff for you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. I'll see you guys soon, man. Peace out, boys. Easy.